You know what? I'm finally going to do it. I'm finally going to talk about the Willy Wonka experience and the new crazy development that just recently happened. Now, I'm going to give a brief recap of what the Willy Wonka experience was, just in case anyone in my audience doesn't have a clue as to what's really going on. Basically, there was this huge scam where this dude, Billy Coull, used AI to generate all of these ads for this Willy Wonka experience that he was running, and these ads were full of just terrible spelling mistakes and completely unrealistic pictures. Like, look at some of these, bro. Enchurning entertainment, Karchery tons, Exerde lollipops, a paradise of sweet teats. Like, how do you even do this, dude? Like, how do you even make this many errors in such a few amount of words? This amount of spelling errors and nonsense is completely ridiculous. Even by AI standards, legit sounds like Patrick Star was writing these with the orb of confusion within close proximity. Aside from the words, though, how does this random ringleader clown have anything to do with Willy Wonka? This looked more like the advertisement for some German ripoff of the board game Candyland than for an ad that has anything to do with Willy Wonka. Bro, ain't no way that parents looked at this one and thought they were actually about to see this at the event. You gotta use some common sense at some point. But yeah, aside from using AI to make these ads, Billy also used it to write a script for him, which really explains why they randomly added this weird spooky chocolate maker who lives in the walls of the factory and scares kids, called the Unknown. When was that even like a thing in the Willy Wonka universe? Was Mr. Wonka kidnapping his chocolate making competition and burying them alive in the walls of his factory? Like, actually, what the actual heck, Billy? Here are some of the pictures of what the event actually looked like compared to what was advertised, and yeah, this thing looks like it had a $40 production budget. I mean, this was just like so awful. What makes it even worse is that the staff were instructed to hand out a single jelly bean and like 2 drops of lemonade to all the kids that entered. I honestly would say that it's not a stretch to claim that Mr. Krabs would have provided more if he ran the event. Ebenezer Scrooge would have been more generous to these children, especially after grifting about $45 from every guest for a ticket. This picture of the Oompa Loompa actress went viral. Legit looks like she's cooking up some hardcore drugs with Walter White rather than doing anything related to chocolate making. And on top of that, she looks like she might have actually been the single most lifeless person on the planet Earth when this photo was taken. She looks like she has no hope left. But at this point, a lot of you who know all of this are probably like, Ghost Toast, we already know all of this. Enough of the blabbering, just get to the point. What's the update? Okay, so the dude behind this whole scam, Billy Coull, just came out on a short documentary basically giving a brief apology, but mostly just making the most outrageous claims about how the backlash from this event literally destroyed his life. I'm gonna play a short clip from his interview and then we're gonna talk about it, so yeah, enjoy.
I have lost my friends, I've lost love of my life.
Okay, dude, I'm sorry. I just do not believe that the backlash from this event has been the single reason that Billy here lost not only all of his friends, but somehow this thing caused him to lose the love of his life? Like, what? Did his wife leave him because of how trash his Willy Wonka event was? Did she die from the cringe of this thing? This doesn't make any sense. Bro was talking like he just contracted leprosy over here, when in reality, you just made a dumb event where you scammed people out of money with a lame Willy Wonka experience and over-the-top AI art. How is any of that all of a sudden causing every single person in your life to fully abandon you and cast you to the wayside? Like, if my friend did something like this, first of all, I wouldn't be friends with someone who was a scammer, but let's just say I was. Yeah, I would make fun of them for like their epic failure, but I'm not gonna go rogue and excommunicate them from the friend group. What are you talking about here? I am fully convinced that when he says the love of his life left him after this, he has to be referring to like a Tinder match he had, and the only reason the girl matched with him was because he used AI to generate pictures of a tall, muscular, rich man, and then when they went on their first date, she got her version of the Willy Wonka experience and realized that this dude looked nothing like his pictures and left him on the spot. Now, some of you may be like, Ghost Toast, show this guy some empathy. Yeah, his event sucked, but no one deserves to have their life fall apart for something like that. And yeah, I hear you, but like, here's the thing, dude. I am almost 100% sure that this dude is lying, bro. He is a scam artist at heart. Bro probably had an AI draft up his apology here. I mean, take a listen to this.
I was sick to the pit in my tummy.
What kind of insane expression is that? I am telling you, this dude is living in AI. It's like oxygen for him. He can't do anything without it. I don't even know if we are looking at his real face right now. I mean, bro might be pulling a Quebblecop AI on us. He is not being genuine here. He is a con artist putting up an act for pity and attention. And you want to know how I know that? If you are unfamiliar with the Billy Coull lore, allow me to catch you up to speed. So let's open up the Billy Coull Chronicles here and see what this dude has done in the past. I'll link this article by TFN in the description, but basically it goes over how Billy has been caught doing a bunch of shady things in the past, like starting a charity that ended up being a scam, or claiming to be a doctor on his charity website, despite getting like a metaphysical degree at some sketchy university that basically, had like nothing to do with being a doctor. Billy also apparently ran a toy drive for children in need, and then backed out of it after already receiving plenty of donations, and just supposedly never gave any of those donations back or distributed them to children. This is not the resume of someone who is deeply sorry for scamming a bunch of families with his lame Willy Wonka experience. And even if he is legitimately sorry, have you guys ever heard of the story of the boy who cried wolf? Once you do enough damage to your reputation and your credibility, you lose your benefit of the doubt. Billy, no one is going to believe that you actually lost all of your friends or your, AI girlfriend dumped you because you have the reputation of being a scammer, you little weasel, and using things like charity and donation for children to turn into scams and make a quick buck. I guess I should also note that Billy Coull apparently has released over 17 books on Amazon, so yeah, this dude is just AI itself at this point. Bro is literally the entity from Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. He's not even a real man anymore. Dude is just an AI imposter trying to scam people with books, donations, and Willy Wonka events. So, having looked through the record, I think you can all understand why I do not feel sick to the pit of me tummy for Billy and all the backlash that he is getting. I don't for a second believe his little act here, and even if this was all real, this scamming bozo had it coming to him, so I mean, hopefully he learns to not be such a wretched thief in the future. And speaking of that, the Better Yourself challenge for today is to not use AI to do your work for you. AI is a powerful and in many ways useful tool, but it should only be used to enhance and aid you in your writing or art making journey. No one likes a lazy cheat, so do your own work, because otherwise you end up making something so horrible that your entire family leaves you for dead and you get dumped by your AI girlfriend. So learn from Billy's example and do better. Don't use AI to do all of your work for you, and take pride in what you do. I wanted to talk about this whole thing way back when it first happened, but I was super busy with real life stuff, so I'm kind of glad that this whole sad bit from Billy here gave me a chance to finally give my thoughts on the whole Willy Wonka experience. If you enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing and joining the Ghost Host gang. I'm always putting out quality content, and if you like this video, chances are you would probably like some of my other content as well. So be sure to check that out. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a great day.